welcome to Diego and Farima's syntax video. Firstly, what is syntax? It is the way in which words are put together to form phrases, clauses, or sentences. Or in other words, syntax is the grammatical structure of sentences. For example, here we have, the boy jumped happily. The boy happily jumped. Happily, the boy jumped. As we can see, here we have three sentences. All of them are correct and have the same meaning, but the syntax is different because all the sentences have a different order or a different grammatical structure. Now, what does syntax study? Syntax studies the formation of sentences and the relationship of their component parts. Areas of study. Firstly, we have word order. All language have a general word order. In the case of English, the word order is subject plus verb plus object complement. Agreement. This can be the combination of subject and verb, determiner and noun, noun and pronoun, etc. Hierarchical structure is what modifies what in a sentence. Cases can be complement case, preposition case, etc. Moods can be interrogative, conditional, subjunctives, etc. To put it briefly, syntax covers all the aspects of grammatical relations between two or more words in the sentence.
What are the components of syntax? So we have four: grammar, connections, order, and style. Grammar. The first component of syntax is grammar, the logical relationships of words to each other. Connections. The connections are the second components of syntax. Connections are important because express the thoughts of the writing in a sentence. Order. The third component is order, closely connected to the connection. These components of syntax show us how the writer chooses to arrange the words in a sentence. And last one, the fourth component of syntax is a style, which includes not only diction, one's choice of words, but also the size and shape and even sounds of one's sentence. Syntax rules. The rules of syntax can be quite complex and vary greatly by language as well as by time, period, and place. Rule of syntax. A complete sentence requires a subject and a verb and express a complete thought. This is also called an independent clause. A sentence without a subject and a verb is considered a fragment. Separate ideas generally require separate sentences. A sentence containing multiple independent clauses that are improperly joined is considered a run-on sentence. English word order follows the subject-verb-object sequence. It is usually the same in French and Spanish, and depend clause as a subject and a verb, but it doesn't express a complete thought. Finally, we have the part of a sentence. The basic part of a sentence are the subject, the verb, predicate, and often but not always the object. The subject is usually a noun, a word that names a person, place, or thing. The verb and predicate usually follows the subject and identifies an action or a state of being. and an object receives the action and usually follows a verb. So that will be everything for us. Thank you.